5:30. We did a 9-kilometer walk. We worked out.
Woohoo! Bhakti brothers working out with the Bhakti sis. Epic. Start 'em young.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now, over the years of training, working out, going through trial and error, studying the science of the body, optimizing health, applying the knowledge to ourselves, we did get results. But along with it, we got injured as well, a lot. But hey, isn't that a part of growth? I mean, what fun would the journey be if we didn't have these stumbling blocks to tackle along the way? They say that experience and realization are the greatest teachers, and we can confirm that with you, working through our injuries and healing them through systematic knowledge and certain therapeutic movements has given us the confidence to come in front of you guys today to share our healing journey and help you with yours. Now the thing is, when you put your body under stress, under a lot of tension, in order for it to reach some sort of desired goal or result, injuries will occur. And it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. Now there are things we weren't doing that we would definitely do now in order to minimize and reduce injury risk. And one of the main things includes always warming up first before any sort of exercise and listening to your body. So often we are told as athletes to ignore pain, both physical and emotional, and soldier on. However, research continually concludes that stress, positive and negative, impacts our ability to perform as athletes and as functioning individuals in society. It's super important to be in tune with the body and mind, and if we feel any sort of strain or pressure, to immediately stop that specific exercise and let the body repair itself. Pain is the way of the body telling you this doesn't feel right. If you are in touch with your body and listen when injury pain starts to rise, you'll be able to respond quickly and lessen the amount of injury time. However, sometimes injuries happening are completely out of our control. The first step in healing an injury is learning about it. We spend quite a lot of hours researching various science-based physiotherapists and osteopaths and their best exercises when it comes to healing certain injuries and creating preventative measures for future injuries. For me, I unfortunately injured my lower back. Bulge disc in my lower spine. Yep, not fun at all. From sitting for more than 20 minutes to getting up to walking, everything was simply pain. And I traveled the world a lot. I was constantly on flights. It was not an easy 8-9 months. But I stayed positive and did my recovery exercise, kept a positive mindset, and I did beat it.
Okay, so look, here's the 3 exercises I used when I completely had a bulge disc, right? I was like deadlifting more than I'm supposed to because I was in the moment with my friends and family and I was completely destroyed, okay? So I'm going to show you now the 3 exercises I did. First one's very simple. You have to elongate, decompress the spine. What you gotta do is get a bar, and what you're gonna do is jump on and just hang.
So when you hang, all the pressure comes off your spine. Remember, when we're walking, even when we're standing up, all the pressure's on our spine. So what this does is, it relieves that pressure.
Yeah, so just hold on, just hang as long as you can. And if that's too much pressure for you, what you can do is find a lower bar. And all you gotta do, be on your tiptoes, and you're just gonna hang and keep your feet touching the ground. Don't put any pressure on it, just leave the feet on the ground. The tiptoes of your feet and just hang. Repeat that for like 3-4 sets.
So you can see his tiptoes are there. Great, great, great. Remember to work out in great views like this. Find your local beach.
The next thing I used to do to heal my lower back with movement is you gotta floss. You gotta floss the nerves because they're being compressed. What happens is the bulge disc, right? It's coming out of its socket. It's pressing against the nerve. So you want to kind of floss the nerve. So first you decompress. What you do next, keep one leg straight, one leg up, and just floss. Repeat that for about 12 to 15 repetitions, and you'll feel the vein.
Remember guys, slow and steady wins the race.
To 15, you switch over to the other side, keep it as straight as possible, and floss. I'm telling you, that did miracles for me. And the third one that I used to do, get this guys, my range of motion was so bad last year, Yogi can tell you, I was like this.
Yeah,
And
literally.
I thought I could never recover. And now, 1 year later,
Huge improvement guys, and he did it slowly over months and months and months.
it's not easy, but it's possible, and I'm pain-free. You don't need, some people say you need operation, some people say you'll never get better. Guys, take it from us, from experience, movement is key. Whenever you're injured, something is wrong. We've been through so many injuries. My brother's been through a shoulder injury. Movement is key. The third thing I used to do is the cobra pose,
Cobra pose.
right? Go into a little pike. And what you're gonna do is start off like this,
Nice.
as comfortably as you can go, yeah? Count reps in breaths. 5 breaths, back down. 5 breaths again. Right? And more comfortable you get, slowly start moving up. You'll feel a nice stretch on the lower back. Now, keep your lower body on the ground, focus on the feet. Some people spread them apart, keep them closed, keep them touching each other. What this does is, see the bulge disc, right? It's come out of its socket. So when we go the other way, we're kind of pushing it back into its place slowly. So this cobra pose is very crucial, essential. I remember last year when I was in Finland, I used to get down randomly on the floor and do this like 5 times a day, even in kirtan. So it really helps, guys. And then slowly as you recover, there's other movements I would recommend. The cat-cow pose, yeah? So go into the cat pose and the cow pose. Oh. I can already feel my lower back got a workout just by doing that. A lot of people say stay on the bed, lay down, rest. In our personal experience, the more you're laying, the more you're sitting, it gets stiff, right? You need to create movement, slow and steady movement so that the blood, it flows in that area and the muscles become supple and strong. Hope that makes sense, and more to share with you. Bhakti Bro Salute.
Salute! And
Yep.
I just want to add something.
Yeah, sure. And basically, many people, especially dudes, will say, why am I doing these small little movements? Like for so long, and I'm getting bored, and no, I feel strong now, let me jump right into it. And that's when you injure yourself even worse, even more. Yeah. I've seen my brother personally, he's been doing little increments, practicing like this, getting lower, really taking his stretching seriously. So guys, even though it may seem like, it's boring, you're just doing small movements and a lot of breath, it works and it helps. Just do it and stick to it and you'll get there. Bhakti Bro Salute.
Amazing.
It's God's grace. Look at this. We get to work out in such beautiful views. My goodness. My grandpa working out with us. It's 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Radhe Sham. That's my boy. Looking jacked. Bhakti Bro Salute. Train hard or go home. This is our friend Daria, gymnast.
Wow.
She's outbeating us, Yogi.
workout. She's showing us how it's done.
So yeah guys, like I was saying, movement is key. And my brother also got injured with his shoulder by working on the levers. Yeah, I'll show you what I was doing. So basically, this is how I injured my shoulder. And I'll let you guys know this so that you know what not to do. So I was doing dips and I was going hard. So, and then I felt the strain here, but I kept going and kept pushing through. And I told myself it's just an excuse. And my body is just, you know, tricking me into not working out anymore. And I was like, go hard, go hard, go hard. And then the next day I couldn't move my shoulder. It was gone. And I realized sometimes your body's telling you, I'm gonna break. So
listen to
stop
it.
and listen to it. And then, so 3 things I did for my healing is, number 1 is taking my stretching seriously. I'll be honest with you guys, I used to skip my stretches a lot. So the first movements that helped me was the small circles and breathing. Remember guys, breathing is key. Deep breaths, and just keep spinning your shoulders and then gradually make them wider and wider and wider. I can still feel it a little bit. And then what you do is you go a little faster and then go the other way. You can go wide this time and smaller. And then there's one more stretch that an Uzbek swimmer taught me. I worked out with an Uzbek swimmer, Olympic swimmer. He warmed up his shoulders for 15 minutes doing this. It's kind of fun too. So one arm goes one way, the other way. Remember, keep breathing. That's number 1 guys, and you'll notice that the more you work out, see what the problem is, the rotator cuff. When your rotator cuff isn't properly warmed up, then you end up doing the wrong movement or jerking your shoulder, and then it rips open. So yeah, stretch. Now we're having number 3. This is a great mobility routine. Remember, get your band, get a towel if you don't have a band, and really pull it, and then all the way back. And go guys, go slow. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Ooh. At least 10 repetitions of this. Focus on breath, okay?
Look at that guys, while Yogi's showing you his, look at that Daddi, Babushka working out. You can take care of your health now or later on through medicines.
So that's number 3. And then we go to number 4. Put your palms this way and band behind you. Again, pull and focus on breath. 10 reps. Come on, slow and steady. Do it with me. And the last one, the most important one that you guys will love, and that's doing some exercise. Let's go. Let's go over here. So now, when you usually do a pike push-up, right? You're on the floor, you get in an angle, try and keep your hammies straight, and you do your pike, right? Now, I couldn't do that like 3 weeks ago. My pike was so bad, I was doing it on my knees. So guys, just work the muscle out slowly, slow and steady. Do what you can, don't push your body, but work it out. That's the most important thing. Work it out, do 15 reps on your knees. Then when you can do that, then keep it a little wide, the distance between your feet and your hands, keep that wide, and then do 15. And when you can do that, and slowly your muscles are getting better, getting stronger, then move on to the elevated pike push-up. Or what you can do is, still on the ground, get your feet and hands a little closer. So it was like this before, now do that. Immediately the intensity is increased. So yeah, last thing is, just do some exercise, some form of shoulder exercise to make it stronger. Because like my brother said, you don't want to lie down or just keep resting it, then the body will become used to being weak. You know, so you need to strengthen it slowly. Slow and steady.
Absolutely. So guys, strengthen your bodies, right? Don't be afraid. Sometimes people get injured and they're afraid to even move it, right? So that's what my brother's talking about. Like, do some exercise. Start again from the basics and push yourselves, you know? That's the key. And look, now he's back at it after the injury. He's back at it. Nice. Good. So it's now 6 a.m. in the morning. We woke up around 4:45 a.m., got our workout in. And you know, last year at this point, we were also in Central Asia. I used to wake up in the mornings, I could barely get out of bed because of my injury. And I would just feel like it's hopeless, nothing's gonna work. And I, you know, developed a mindset where I'm like, no, that's it. I'm not weak, I'm strong, my body's gonna heal. I had that determination and I went for it, right? I started doing the exercises that I showed you, and 1 year later, I'm here, fully healed, and telling you guys, if you guys do these exercises we showed you, you will absolutely heal. But you need to do it religiously, right? You like your spiritual practice. Morning and evening, you gotta do these exercises. You gotta floss the nerves. You gotta do the cobra. You gotta do the mobility band work if you have some kind of a shoulder injury. So basically, mobility work, stretching. These things are your best friend. At some point, my brother injured his shoulder and he told me, he's like, damn it, because I was doing dips, I was doing handstands, and Yogi's like, I can never do that again. He was so depressed. But then he also motivated himself, he healed himself, he's still working through his injury, he's going strong. Guys, it's mindset also. It's a very big part of it, right?
Yeah, I've noticed that when I thought that I couldn't do it, when I thought that I'll never heal, I actually never healed.
Right.
My shoulder wasn't healing. And you guys will think it's crazy, but it actually is true. And then like 2 weeks ago only, I started believing, no, I can heal it. I can heal it. And suddenly my shoulders started getting stronger.
Right.
So it's something about words too, guys. It's like, so believe in yourself.
Hey guys, believe in yourself and be in good company, you know, that pushes you, that helps you. Like sometimes my brother and me remind each other, hey, do your stretches, you know, or like decompress your spine. Guys, I'm telling you, even if you're healthy, everyone should be doing this exercise minimum 5 minutes every morning. Just get up, go to some kind of a bar or ledge, and just hang.
Don't skip your stretches.
People, they look at us now, warming up our wrists, warming up for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. They're like, these guys are whack. Yes, we are, because we got injured and we understand the value of warming up now. So guys, take your warm-ups very seriously. Warm up the full body, if that's on the treadmill, or we do squats, you know, for warming up the whole body. Guys, take your warm-up seriously, stretch, and don't get injured again.
Or even if you do get injured again, just start from A again and go to B and C and D gradually. Remember, guys, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Wise words indeed. And, you know, always find a good view like this, you know, to like work out, because when you have a good view in life, then you're thankful. And when you're thankful, everything's good in life.
Also, like, there's some Ayurvedic benefit to just being with earth,
Yeah, it's true. Working out in the nature.
decompressing.
Yeah, and like it's healing, isn't it, Yogi?
Yeah, bro, and also you're like out in nature.
Yeah.
Nowadays, a lot of us, we're sedentary, we're at home, we're sitting, we're always sitting, and we're always in an enclosed space.
Right.
So coming out is very refreshing for the mind, for your, you know, emotions and everything. So yeah, remember, physical therapy. This is therapy.
Absolutely.
Come out and work out.
Absolutely. Look at this place. Beautiful mountains. Wow. Definitely gonna miss this place. Jaya Lake is cool. Beautiful sunrise.